as far as the animals, as far as conservation, things like that on that.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, hand me a lot of stuff. For some reason I didn't, no, yeah, no, I need to do stuff for resolutions. I'll take a lot of this since being here. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is we have several resolutions here. I think it's 1 through 4. And basically what they are, we'll go through them one at a time, vote on them one at a time. I don't want anybody to think we're just rushing through stuff, but it's pretty standard stuff we have to do every year. It sets the meeting dates, poverty exemption, paper of record, bank of record, and those types of things that we have to do every year. So we'll kind of move through them pretty quick, but they're pretty standard too. So the first resolution we have is 1401 that sets our meeting dates for the year. What we did is we went to our January 13 meeting, which was already set in the previous one, but we'll have February 10, February 24, we'll have March 10, March 24, April 14th, May 12th, June 9th, July 14th, August 11th, September 8th, October 13th, November 10th, December 8th, and January 12th of 2015. So that sets those dates. We have 2 meetings in February and March because of the stuff we have to do with the budget. So it takes some extra meeting time here. The only question was June, I did not schedule a second January meeting. So looking at the different plans and stuff you guys are working on for the library, can it wait till that February meeting, or would you like me to put that in there? February should be fine? Okay. And if anything, maybe we could look at holding a joint meeting that we could have your board here and start the meeting early. Because I want to go over that lease also and get that finalized and wrapped up along with that. So we need to get our butts in gear on our end of the lease because you guys have already taken care of it. But we need to have a joint back and forth. So maybe we could start that meeting at 6 and then go right into our regular meeting at 7 that night. So we would post the 6th as a special meeting for us. Okay, if there's no other changes in it, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 2014-01.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2014-01.
I'll support it. It's been moved and seconded to approve resolution 2014-01. Any questions? Yeah, roll call on all of these.
Kim Edwards? Yes. Debbie Wright, yes. Bob Green?
Yes, ma'am.
Morgan?
Yes. The second resolution, which is 2014-02, and that's to set the alternative dates for the March and July Board of Review for the tax review stuff. And the days will be March 9, July, and the third Monday in July. It says Board of Review meeting date during the week of the third Monday in July, and an alternate December Board of Review meeting date during the second Monday of December. If there are no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded to approve resolution 2014-02. Ed?
Yes. Bob Green? Morgan Heinlein?
Yes.
Debbie Wright, yes.
Resolution 2014-03 is the Croton Township Board Resolution to adopt poverty exemption income guidelines and asset test. Same thing, if there's no questions on it, I'll entertain a motion to pass.
Make a motion to adopt resolution 2014-03.
I'll second.
Moved in second to approve resolution 2014-3. Deb?
Debbie? Yes. Morgan?
Yes.
Kim? Yes. Ralph?
Aye.
We had Lonnie here, we could at least have one vote.
Actually, by not being here, he is.
I know. 2014-04, which is the resolution for Bank of Record. And the banks that we utilize for Croton Township are Choice One of Nuevo, Independent Bank of Croton, Chemical Bank of Fremont, and Isabella Bank of Big Rapids. I'll entertain a motion to approve the banks.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Roll call, Deb?
Debbie Wright? Yes. Morgan Heinzman?
Yes.
Kim Edwards? Yes. Ralph Green?
Aye, ma'am.
The next one is Resolution 2014-05, and that's to establish the paper to where we will put all the postings and public notifications for the township activities. And the paper we use is the River Valley Shopper. Motion to keep it the same and use the River Valley Shopper.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. Deb?
Kim Edwards? Yes. Debbie Wright? Yes. Ralph?
Aye, ma'am.
Morgan?
Yes. Okay, there are no board appointments at this point in time, but we are looking for board members. I want people to know that. We have an opening on the Planning Commission, and we have 2 openings on our ZBA. The ZBA and the Planning Commission have 1 joint member that is between the 2 boards, that goes back and forth to let them each know what goes on. Well, that person used to be Kim. But because of the rules of those 2 boards, you can only have 1 board member on each. And since the 2 trustees are already on those boards, when Kim come into this position, they lost her. She was a very good asset to those 2 boards, and she's going to be a hard one to replace. So we met with the ZBA the other night, had a meeting, and we talked about the different appointments there. We're missing an alternate on that board, and Kim. So the ZBA really cannot appoint that person until the Planning Commission is done, and then the Planning Commission, and then work together to bring 1 member back and forth. So somebody between those 2 boards has to go back and forth. So we've got to figure out who that's going to be, and we're also missing another alternate. We have Bill Nottleman, who's 1 now, but we're missing our extra alternate.
Do you put an ad in the paper?
We're going to put an ad in the paper, yeah. We have for everything else we've done, so we will advertise that too. Yep. Oh, and along with the same thing, we will be running an ad in the paper because we need firemen also. So if you know people in the public or know anybody that's interested in this different stuff, that want to be part of these boards, please get the word out to people that we're looking for participation up in our fire department and for some of the township boards, if you can, please. That's all we have on board appointments right now. The Swan reduction permit renewal is something we've been doing for the last 3 years now, is reducing the number of swans that are on the pond. And each year we have to make a motion and go through the process of making a board motion to renew the permit. We need minutes of that and record that this board did that. So I'm looking